Reworking Controversial Cards Part 1, the Mega Knight. But before we actually do that, we have to identify the problem. We all know by this point that Mega Knight is pretty much the most hated card in Clash Royale, and notably because he is extremely overused in mid-ladder, with his phenomenal 16% usage rate. And also because he is extremely easy to use. Just drop him on a bunch of troops and watch him do the stuff for you. Most of the times he's used because of his splash damage and the fact that he's a tank. So you never know when your opponent has a Mega Knight ready to erase your push. But the problem is, whenever someone complains about the Mega Knight, they are immediately labeled as a noob. And while it is true that Mega Knight has 1,000 counters, those people who call you noob fail to realize that the reason you're complaining is that Mega Knight doesn't ever come with the level of your cards. He's always at least 3 levels higher, which changes interactions such as being countered by Knight or Mini P.E.K.K.A. And that's what makes casuals attracted to the Mega Knight. He is one of the most cards that get affected by overleveling. But without the overleveling, Mega Knight becomes absolutely garbage. As seen in the stats on top ladder, he has a 2% use rate and a bad 48% win rate, but the evolution has an impressive 12% usage rate. Because at the time of speaking, Mega Knight is extremely popular in an annoying Prince Archer Queen deck. Oh, I forgot to mention, casuals mostly slap Mega Knight on pushes because other casuals love to group up their troops together, which gives Mega Knight a lot of splash damage value. And that brings me to my rework idea. Let's make Mega Knight from 7 to 6 elixir, but to trade off half his spawn damage and reduce his hit points by 7%. The reason why I halved his spawn damage so that casuals will actually try to find another card or some other way to defend, because we just hate grouping up a push all confident until a Mega Knight appears for the first time out of nowhere. And why I made him from 7 to 6 elixir is because pros say he's extremely risky to play. At 7 elixir, he's a huge investment that often ends up disappointing you, unless it's the evolved version. And for the hit points nerf, it's because I know that most top ladder players or some casuals place the Mega Knight without necessarily using the spawn damage. So we'd have to reduce the hit points, and that would also make casuals less enticed to overlevel him. So what do you think of my Mega Knight rework idea? Will it finally make Mega Knight the fair card we want it to be, or will it just make him overpowered for both casual and top ladder? So comment down below another card you want me to rework, and I'll see you in the next one.